first installment of Ruben in the Woods. I'm your host Ruben, and today we'll be exploring our surroundings in order to survive. Follow me. Whoa, here we are in the forest. What's in the forest? We got lots of plants, lots of trees, but you got to be careful. You got to know which plants are poisonous and which plants are safe to eat in order to survive. Here we have a nice white flower. Now this flower looks pretty delicious, but who eats flowers? Not Ruben, animals. Let's try to find a sustainable source to live on. Come on. Here we are. We found a bunch of berries. But how do you know it's safe to eat? That's what it is. You don't know. Only eat the berries if you know what they are. That's a pro tip on how to survive. These look poisonous. These are murderous plants, people. Is that what I think it is? Is that an animal? Meat has been a sustainable item for humans to live on for years and centuries to come. There it goes. Where is it? We must eat the beast. Got him! Now meat is a prime sustainable element for humans to eat. Now that we have him, we can't eat him raw, so we have to cook it. Now let's learn how to make a fire. There he goes. Now when someone says fire, you probably think fireplace. There are no fireplaces in the wild. So, you have to find a nice tree, a nice dry branch, and just rip it. Make sure to break enough pieces in order to make a nice chip of fire. Now that you've got all of your sticks, you're going to want to stack them in a little triangle, in a teepee shape, like that. The fire will be bigger, bigger. Is that what I think it is? Is that an animal? Meat has been a sustainable item for humans to live on for years and centuries to come. There it goes. Where is it? We must eat the beast. Got him! Now meat is a prime sustainable element for humans to eat. Now that we have him, we can't eat him raw, so we have to cook it. Now let's learn how to make a fire. There he goes. Now when someone says fire, you probably think fireplace. There are no fireplaces in the wild. So, you have to find a nice tree, a nice dry branch, and just rip it. Make sure to break enough pieces in order to make a nice chip of fire. Now that you've got all of your sticks, you're going to want to stack them in a little triangle, in a teepee shape, like that. The fire will be bigger, bigger, better. A good way to get the two first sticks standing up is to find a stick that's got kind of that Y shape in order to wedge another stick in between so it stays up. Another wild beast. Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? Do we capture it? No! A beast is going after its mate. The fire will have to wait. Now we get double or nothing. Let's go get our meal before it's gone. I think we lost our meal. It was almost impossible. Do you hear that? Is that what I think it is? A wolf? Look at how it runs through the wild. Now that we have a wild baby wolf, we could cook him instead. As long as we know that the mother is not around, she will want her baby wolf cub. Wolves are a lot like dogs. In order to keep a dog busy, you need to give him something to chew. Come back. Oh, no problem. It's gone to its mother. But the elusive grey silver fox back. Quickly before it escapes again, you want to take small things like leaves of wood to sprinkle it on top, because that's what's going to start your fire. Good. Now we have it nice and covered. Now some people need that in order to start a fire. You need some flint and some steel. But in the wild, it's extremely hard to find flint and steel, isn't it? So we have to revert back to the ways of the cavemen. We break 2 sticks and we rub them together to start a fire. Now back off, because you don't want to get burned. So start the fire by rubbing the sticks vigorously between each other. Whoa! It's working! It's on fire! Perfect! Now we will slow cook our meal. So now, oh, the fire does not feel good. Good, we've roasted our meal. Now we get to eat it. I never thought I'd say this, but the vegans were right. Stick to the plants. That was some mighty good plants. I don't think it was that good after all.
That's not a good plan.
I'm not. Whoa. Feels like we're back in the 80s. I'm dying. I'm okay now. Thankfully, the effects of that plant were only temporary. Now that there was pretty crazy. Anyhow, it's getting pretty dark out, so we're gonna have to find a way to make shelter to sleep. The important thing is not to have a roof on your head, but to have something warm, because it's easier to die from hypothermia than getting a little wet from the rain. So today, we're going to consult the animal kingdom for what to do. Like a leopard, I will attempt to climb this tree and sleep in it. Wow, the leopards are quite impressive to be able to climb those trees. But who else might be able to help us find shelter for the night? Let's refer to our old friend, the bunny rabbit. It's common knowledge to know that bunnies dig burrows in order to sleep underground, safe from their predators. That is what we will attempt to do today. In order to dig, cup your hands like this to make somewhat of a shovel shape, and we will dig in the ground. I'm already elbow deep. It has been over 3 hours, and still our burrow is only this deep. I don't think we have time to live like a rabbit today. Now let's move on to another animal. Who do we trust in the animal kingdom? A lot of animals, when hunting, will hide under grass, under the tall grass, in order not to be seen by their prey. Go sleep in the grass. And eat it. Good night, fellas. Now while I was down there, I hit myself on a prickling something. Maybe a thorn, maybe a rock, maybe another animal. Now, if you look here, it's very, very small, very minor. If you're not sure what it is, rinse it, as it might get infected, and you don't want that. You can die in the wild.
You can die in the wild.
Here we can see the free-flowing river. Now we have to gently wash our hands with that. It might sting if it's infected, but don't worry, that's only cleaning out. Good, now it's all nice and clean. When you're in the woods, you want to make sure that you're drinking lots of water, because you're foraging hard, you're working hard, and the sun is just beaming on you. So you've got to make sure you're drinking lots of water. That's how you survive. Look, there's a little puddle. Make sure it's clean. Clear, no insects. Not everybody has a Brita filter in the wild. Let's drink. It has been over 3 hours. I don't have a watch. We do not hurt any innocent animals in the making of this video. Have a good day. I'm your host, Ruben. See you next time. Hoo-ah!